So we are going to Vermont now, again. It's gonna be a while, it's gonna be a long drive. It's gonna be a drive I don't like because it's 3.5 hours. But it's gonna be a fun 3.5 hour drive because I'll get to experience all the traffic on 84 and all the traffic everywhere. Can the traffic stop? Why is this road so busy?
Okay, we're starting the trail right now. Probably can't see me because I'm underneath this black fly net. There's the car and there's the trailhead. I don't know if you can see it, all these beautiful butterflies. Look at this. Problem is, we haven't encountered it yet, but we saw 2 hikers on their way out of the woods and they were swatting like I've never seen anything like it. They were swatting and angry and trying so hard to get away from the black flies. And we just saw them a little bit when we got out of the car. And we're completely covered to make sure that we don't wind up as angry and frustrated as they looked. So I have this hood over my head. I'm hoping that it'll kind of keep them off my arms. I had a long sleeve shirt that I specifically got for this and left at home. Bobby has his on, so he's completely protected. He'll be fine. And this is it, going top down. Okay, see you later. So I just want to show you how green everything is in the Green Mountain National Forest. And this is probably the greenest everything has been because it's beginning of June now. So the bugs aren't that bad if you keep moving. So we're moving. They're on my face, but they're not that bad. The one thing about all of this is Vermont is living up to its reputation. The biggest problem we're having right now is constantly walking through mud, probably because it was still raining last night. Oh, how pretty. Very beautiful. Oh, that's worth getting eaten alive to take a picture. Just wanted to show you some of this beautiful scenery. It is just amazingly green in here. And yeah, I have the bug net half on my head so I can see, but at the same time it keeps them off my shoulders. And here you have a sense of Vermont. It is all over the place. You can hear my boots just kind of sloshing in it. Here's some more. I gotta put this away or I'm gonna wind up in my face first in it. Ugh. No matter where you go. So we've been on the trail for a while and it's really super rocky, and we just came upon this shelter which is right on the trail. I don't think I've ever seen one that's immediately on the trail like this. This is a Story Spring shelter. Oh, hi. How are you? I don't want to step on you. So, how's this been? Oh, look at all the bugs hanging all over your face.
If you like more videos like this, like and subscribe because I'm getting eaten. And I don't want to get eaten.
No. Well, we just passed that, whatever shelter that was. We're the only ones there, so that makes it a little freaky, but we're early, so I know that other people will probably come later on. And it's very buggy and damp, and the tent sites aren't flat, and I know I'm not looking for a 5-star hotel, but it's a little freaky. It's just a little scary. So we just left and we have to go 4.6 miles and it's already 5 o'clock at night. So that means he's got to pick it up. But this trail is just loaded with mud. It's slowing us down tremendously. You know, lots of rocks to hop over, you can see here. And if it's not rocks, it's streams, you can see that. And if it's not streams to cross, it's just mud to somehow navigate. So it's making it really slow going. And because of that, I'm a little worried about getting someplace else by dark. And this trail is already so tricky that I'm not sure we can navigate this with headlamps. So we're going to have to pick up the pace a bit. which is almost impossible to do with this kind of terrain. Yikes. Well, good morning, world. We're in the tent, and we're about a mile and a half from the second shelter, and we never made it there last night. It was getting dark. We probably could have made it it probably still would have been daylight enough to go, but Bobby was getting really tired and falling a lot, so we decided to stop and stealth camp. So we're camped in a place where there's really no bear box or anybody else. Fortunately, there was someone else here, which is why we kind of grabbed a spot next to him. He's gone, but that made me feel a little bit more secure. The bugs were so bad last night, and the trail is a chopped up, muddy mess. So we are going to go into plan B and know when to abort, and we're going back to the car today. The weather's a lot better. Yesterday was really, really humid and not a good situation for Bobby, and you know, some days it works and some days it doesn't, but we learned a lot. So what do you think, Bob?
It was really buggy out, and everything was cold and wet this morning because I went through so many mud puddles and water puddles, and I couldn't get out of them, and I almost fell in one too.
You fell a couple of times on some of those slippery rocks.
Yeah.